Hi, I'm Emma Peacock, Digital Marketing Strategist at Honeypot Digital, your teacher in the courses we run, and the host of the Digital Hive Podcast. I'm here to announce that we're relaunching the podcast, but now with interviews of business owners about their marketing and industry experts about their niche, like a part of marketing, a software, or a skill business owners need to market and grow their businesses. The first episode drops Monday with a new episode each week. If we're getting time specific, the episode drops Monday afternoon New Zealand time and in the wee hours overnight for our US listeners, so you can start your week with some marketing chats. In each episode, I'll be asking guests some quick-fire questions, so I wanted to answer them myself. Where do you get the most of your website traffic or sales from? Okay, so sales are often referrals from people I know, clients, or communities I'm in, but traffic is by far organic search, so that's where I focus my time. I'm also focusing on expanding some of the others so that they catch up a little bit. What is your favorite place on the internet right now? So mine is talking to all the friends I've made through all the networking communities I'm in. So that's like Being Boss, What Works Network, or Facebook groups that I found. And we have those chats across like WhatsApp, Marco Polo, and Zoom, as well as in the communities, obviously. And then I also am really enjoying where I can chat to my friends who've moved around the world. So they might not be business owners, but they've moved either across country or across the world. And so I can't spend time with them in person anymore. I just find it amazing how the internet connects us all. Next question is, what are you looking forward to the most in the next year of business? So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this podcast goes. I'm really looking forward to the conversations it will start and the ways in which people will adapt their marketing and how they connect with their audience and their actual clients and customers better or differently as a result of listening to the podcast, being on the podcast, whichever, engaging with it in however way. We don't necessarily have a community set up for the podcast right now. And part of that is because it's an extra thing for me to manage. But part of that is because I actually want people to go out and do the thing. We have the weekly Q&As at the moment on Instagram, and that's where people can ask questions if they have them about the podcast. But I really want people to go out and do the thing. Listening to the podcast and having a couple conversations is the conversations part, and then the action part needs to take over. So I'm really excited to see how that kind of goes. What are you looking forward to most in the offline world this next year? So mine personally, I'm hoping to travel more. Everything willing, we will be able to travel internationally a little more safely, but what I'm kind of focusing on right now is traveling around New Zealand, seeing things that are like literally in my own backyard, like things locally to me here in Northland, but also traveling across the country as much as I can safely. That's kind of really what I'm looking forward to the most. Visiting some people that I know and love across the country while I can. And then, fingers crossed, overseas as well. So if someone is listening to this episode and they want to grow their own business, what is the one thing you recommend they do next? And I'm going to be cheeky with this one, and that is that I recommend that you subscribe to the podcast. You will be able to hear all the chats that I've already recorded as of the date that this trailer comes out, and I'm really excited about every single one of them. So I really want you guys to hear about how different business owners are marketing their businesses, so you can kind of take what's working for them if it's relevant for your business, and also implement some of the tactics that take your fancy from our marketing niche experts as well. I will see you back here in the next few days for the first episode. Bye.